Hello, students. Welcome to the Smart World, the School of Complete Education, Chapter 10 Historic Period 10.1 What is Culture 10.2 Ancient Civilization in River Valleys 10.3 Ancient Riverine Civilization Mesopotamia, Egypt, China, Harappa Sports and Entertainment. We have seen in 10.4 Sports and Environment. We have seen in lesson 2 that written records are available in the form of inscriptions, manuscripts, books, etc. for the historic period. In all ancient civilizations, the art of writing was developed. They used fully developed scripts. In other words, with the rise of ancient civilizations, the new Stone Age came to an end and the historic period began. 10.1 What is culture? Humans and all other animals are dependent on their environment and nature for satisfying their needs. However, other animals do not cause any sufficient cage change in their surroundings. For example, bears lives in caves and monkeys lives on trees, but humans build houses. It means that we humans change the natural character of our surroundings to some extent. Humans do not eat their food in its natural form as other animals do. They roast or cook the food, or in other words, they process foodstuffs before eating them. They process many substances in a similar manner. They work on a stone, metal, etc. to make a tools and various objects. They make a pots, bricks, and many other things from clay. They obtain yarn from cotton and weave cloth from the yarn. In short, according to their needs, they change the form of materials available in nature. They need skills to do this. They need to think and plan before they shape an object. Then they have to put in efforts to actually shape it. The tradition of thought, skills, and efforts gave rise to various arts. Every generation handed over the knowledge and the artistic skills and traditions to the next generation. With this exchange of thoughts and ideas, language was enriched. The knowledge of various arts, skills, and traditions inherited from generation to generation and the way of life founded on that knowledge is what we call culture. 10.2 Ancient Civilizations in Natural Valleys. Cultures which flourished in the New Stone Age were based on an agricultural way of life. Fertile soil and constant water supply are essential for growing a good crops. Naturally, people in the New Stone Age established their village settlements on the bank of various rivers. The New Stone Age cultures flourished along the river banks. In the course of time, new Stone Age cultures gave rise to early civilizations. Increase in production due to various skills, the use of the wheel, flourishing trade, use of well developed scripts, etc., were the major factors responsible for the rise of the early civilization. This civilization came into existence in roughly the same period, that is, around 3000 BC in four regions of the world. They are Mesopotamia, Egypt, the Indian subcontinent, and China. The civilization in these four regions developed in river valleys, hence, they are known as riverine civilization. 10.3 Ancient riverine civilization Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia is a name of a region and not of any particular country. It means the land between two rivers. Ancient Mesopotamia was a land between the two rivers Tigris and Euphrates. These two rivers mainly flow through the Turkey, Syria, and Iraq. Ancient Mesopotamia had great cities like Ur, Nippur, etc. These cities were home to very prosperous cultures. Egypt. The river Nile flows through the eastern part of the Sahara Desert in the north of the Africa. One of the ancient civilization flourished along its banks. It is known as the Egyptian civilization. The Nile gets flooded every year. The land along their banks has become very fertile because of the flood deposits. Also, ancient Egyptians used to build a small embankments on the river to store the flood water. After the soil in the flood water settled to the bottom, the water was used for irrigation. China. The ancient civilization of China developed and flourished in the valley of a He River. According to the Chinese tradition, a king named Han Hongdi introduced agriculture, animal husbandry, wheeled carts and chariots, boats and clothing in China. In Chinese people believe that his queen invented the technique of silk production and silk dyeing. Liaogong, Beijing, and Chang were among the important cities of ancient China. Harappa, the earliest civilization on the Indian subcontinent is known as Harappan civilization. It flourished in the Indus Valley. Hindus is the English word for the name Sindhu. Harappa in Punjab and Mohenjo-daro in Sindh are the two cities of Harappan civilization to be discovered first. Now they are in Pakistan. Lothal, Dholavira in Gujarat and Kalibangan in Rajasthan are among the famous cities of Harappan civilization in India. Cities of this civilization are well known for their systematic town planning. The houses were built in blocks created by the parallel roads that crossed each other at right angles. Huge granaries and sapious houses were the special features of these cities. There were bathrooms and latrines in every house and a covered drainage system which indicates a concern for public hygiene. There were carefully constructed private and public wells. The cities were divided into 2 to 4 parts, each with a separate fortification. The characteristics earthen pots of the Harappans are well baked, red in color, and with beautiful designs like paper leaves and fish scales. When tapped, these pots produce a metallic sound. The Harappan craftsmen were highly skilled in making bronze objects and beads from semi precious stones of various colors. These things were in great demand in Mesopotamia. The names of Harappan god and goddess are not yet known. However, we know with the help of the Harappan seals and clay figurines that they worshipped Pasupati, the lord of all living animals and a mother goddess. Archaeologists feel that these clay objects found in excavations of Harappan sites were used as gamesmen. 10.4 Sports and entertainment. There are a variety of sports and means of entertainment in the ancient civilization. Hunting and wrestling were the important ones. Games played with the help of game boards and gamesmen were also popular. In ancient Egypt, people played a game that was similar to chess. This game was played with the game board and gamesman. It was known as synod. In ancient China also, there were many games played with the boards and gamesmen. Similar games were popular in Mesopotamia and Harappan civilization too. Many toys are found in the excavations of Harappan sites. They include wheels, whistles, rattles, bullock carts, animals, and birds on wheels, etc. Music and dance were also very important in early civilization. They were an essential part of celebrating a festival. Ancient people used many types of musical instruments. In Mesopotamia, a stringed instrument known as balag was very popular. Besides instruments like cymbals, rattles, flutes, drums, etc., were also played. The Egyptian king were known as pharaohs. On the occasion of certain festivals, the pharaoh himself used to participate in the celebrations and dance. The bronze image of a dancer found in the excavation at Mohenjo-daro is evidence that dance was important in the Harappan civilization as well. Till now, we'll have learned in brief about the history of human civilization from the Stone Age to the early civilization. Next year, we shall study in detail the Harappan civilization that developed in the Indian subcontinent. We shall also study the ancient history of India. A musical string instrument made of gold named Balak found in the excavations at the city of Ur, a Mesopotamia site. A balak has 11 strings. Its height is approximately 2.1 meters. It dates back to about 2650 BC. It was found in the burial of a Mesopotamian queen. Her name is Boabi. Thank you.